I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
So, what was the first thing you noticed from that scene? Was it the random and abrupt shift in moods, the awkward tone of the entire scene, or the awful and monotone delivery from the main character? From that scene alone, how would you expect the rest of the film to look like? Today, I'm going to be talking about something that's intrigued me for a very long time. It's about a movie that is so bad, it's apparently so good. It's a movie that has garnered itself a cult fan base, and it's a movie that people can't seem to get enough of. And if you can tell by that description alone, along with the scene that I showed you earlier, then you would have probably already known that I'm going to be talking about Tommy Wiseau's The Room. If you are unfamiliar with that name, then basically, to catch you up to speed, The Room is a movie that follows Johnny, a successful banker, and his fiancée, Lisa. To give a quick recap of the movie, Lisa doesn't love Johnny anymore because she finds him boring. And her mother, Lisa's mother, urges Lisa to stay with Johnny instead of getting a divorce because her mother insists that Johnny is Lisa's financial provider, that no one else can take care of Lisa and can watch over her. So Lisa finds herself in an affair with another man named Mark, who is apparently Johnny's best friend. The entire plot alone sounds really simple, and not much happens throughout the entirety of the movie, quite frankly. And there's also this other character named Denny, who looks up to Johnny and often visits Johnny's house sometimes unannounced, and appears to be anywhere between 16 to 30 years old. You can't tell. But, side note, I could never understand who Denny was supposed to be in this film. In the beginning of the film, as Lisa and Johnny are about to do it, Denny joins them in their bed and starts a pillow fight.
Danny, do you have something else to do?
I just like to watch you guys.
Yeah. Moving on. Now, the gist of this movie is that every single piece of dialogue delivered in here sounds inhuman. I would describe this movie to be if you showed all kinds of different movies to an AI and forced it to make a movie script based on its knowledge alone of what a film is. Because there are moments in this movie where you wouldn't think that a single human would act or behave like that. This movie contains so many laughable scenes, not because the director intended there to be, and it's actually because of the opposite. The Room, you see, is filled with hilariously bad acting and incredibly crappy dialogue. The movie truly shows the range of a man who thinks that his ideas are good, but from the very first scene in the movie, you quickly get the feeling that something is horribly wrong. No offense. But regardless of this, The Room finds itself with so many fans and so many people who enjoy it to this day. Take this review for instance. It says, Tommy Wiseau's unrivaled directorial debut, The Room, is a masterpiece and one of the most underappreciated films of the modern era. But I want to know, why is it that people all around the world find something as terrible as this
Just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
and this
You can come out now, Johnny. She's gone.
In a few minutes, bitch.
enjoyable? Why is it that millions of people find themselves drawn to movies like The Room? And why is it that a movie this bad became one of America's favorite guilty pleasures? By the way, when looking into The Room, apparently director Tommy Wiseau spent over $6 million to budget this film. $6 million for this. So apparently, The Room, movies like The Room are termed trash films, which according to Vox are films that are low budget, amateurishly produced, and don't fit within the standards of mainstream filmmaking. One reason why many people are attracted to trash films is because people view these movies in an ironic viewing stance, according to Vox's Why People Keep Watching the Worst Movies Ever Made YouTube video. They claim that, quote, ironic enjoyment of bad entertainment can be a powerful tool that can strengthen bonds between people, end quote. So what that basically means is that people who have an ironic liking to crappy things bond together with other people over said crappy things, if that makes any sense. Putting this into consideration, according to the Cut articles, The Psychological Appeal of Truly Terrible Movies, I quote, it's the sense of belonging, of being among those in on the joke, end quote, that draws more people into these types of movies. And I, included, am one of those people. And we can see this in multitudes of other medias other than movies. Take Rebecca Black's infamous yet hit sensation, Friday, that was so bad that everyone had to see it, or in this case, listen to it. For months, this song was mocked by the entire nation, but had consequently marked itself as one of the most iconic and memorable videos on YouTube. To end this video, I wanted to quote the Cuts article author Adam Covey, in which he says, among the most powerful charms of shit cinema is the sense of community that comes along with it. But that's not to say that all bad films are considered funny or entertaining. The Room is only part of a handful of bad films that people find ironically funny. There's just something about watching something that you already know is going to be a train wreck of a film that many people, myself included, find very worthwhile. But would I recommend this movie? And my answer is definitely. The Room is the kind of movie you'd want to watch with a group of friends so that all of you get to collectively laugh at the hilarious mistakes of this film. But beware, because this film contains so much sex scenes. Like, a lot of them.